Have you ever thought to yourself, man, I need 64 cauldrons or I'll never be able to fill the world with microplastics? No? Well, then you're clearly not playing Oritech, baby! Yes, today is the day. Today is the day. We're gonna be automating our lava generation, for our steam generation, for our power generation. Ow! Naughty. 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 As you can see, our delightful refinery has been chugging away, making us tons of resources, including Sheol Fire and Sulfuric Acid. That's what it is, Sulfuric Acid and Sheol Fire. We definitely need a place to put all of these beautiful things, but the Sheol Fire... Oh, the Sheol Fire. We're going to be using that to get into better tier ore processing. I love better tier ore processing. I love better tier ore processing. I'm punching grass out of joy. But before any of that, we need a supply of lava, which we still don't have. And I think I'm going to bore into the side of this mountain here and just fill it with 64 cauldrons. And yes, I do have the iron for that. Fundy Jojo fact, this drill makes me very happy. Oh, hi. Never before has a hole in the wall been this attractive or had this much potential for power. I fear, however, that the 64 cauldrons is the easy part. I mean, quite literally, bam, there we go. 64 of them, baby. But each one of them is going to need a fluid pipe, which means we need a little bit of silicon. And as we all know, silicon is catastrophic to my mental well-being, so... yeah, I mean, I just kind of have to... I just gotta do it. I just gotta do this. I just gotta bash my head against silicon for a while. It will be nice to have another one of these pulverizer things, though. Isn't this delightful? Having a nice power supply and just being able to run my machines like a real engineer, like an actual tech boy. I am a tech boy. Wait, why haven't I been using the cheap recipe for these? Is there a cheap recipe for these? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, how good. How delightful. How has it taken me this long to realize that the assembly machine can assemble things at cheaper rates? It's like its whole thing. It's the whole thing of the assembly. It's the whole... I'm an engineer, boy! Man, that makes motors nice. Oh, that makes motors real nice. Look at that. Okay, alright. Time to not be foolish no more. And look at all that steel. Look at all that copper. Steam. Oh, yep, and you know what? We can even make the reinforced plating even better. Cool. Good. Glad I checked. That's why we have plastic, baby. But all that means I can grind up some nether quartz. Oh yes, my nether quartz can be turned into nether quartz dust. How delightful. Uh-oh, we're full on sulfuric acid. Okay. Should probably make a little, you know, little container for it, you know. Just a theory, just a thought. Yeah. Now, I need some sand to go with my quartz dust, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can do the whole cobblestone into gravel thing, but that's really quite slow. Hopefully you could do gravel into sand at a lot faster of a rate, if I have gravel. Do I have gravel? I mean, preferably I just have sand, but I don't. I think I might just go mine sand. Now that is not a bad amount of raw silicon, not at all. Schmelt. And also, can I make these cheaper? No, okay, 100%, I cannot make these any cheaper in the assembler. Good to know. Very good to know. And I mean, we're not even, like, beefing with our power supply whatsoever. I mean, that's not bad at all. I guess I could just have this making gravel in the background. I think we make up to, oh, yeah, about 1.5, 2.5K. Yeah, I mean, it fluctuates quite a lot, it seems. But I am excited about these two fluids. We're going to be able to do some real fun stuff with these two fluids for ore processing pretty soon. All right, a little over a stack. I might as well just make all of that I can. Look at that. Look at those fluid pipes. That's what we're talking about. And now to do some minor fluid routing. Yes, minor fluid routing, yes. It's really quite simple, you see. I just have to click a bunch of times, because you can actually pull lava directly out of cauldrons. Directly out of... Now, that's a good time. That's a good time right there. Directly. I love that. I'm into that. I deeply appreciate that. I'm gonna smelt down a stack of smooth stone so I can differentiate it from the walls. Smelt my stone. Smelt! I don't know why I have this axe or shovel in my inventory. Go away now. I don't need you. I was just reorganizing my stuff, and I'm like, wait a minute. Now this is what peak lava generation looks like, or at least it would look like if there was any lava generation happening. So, you know, step 2 is to actually put the lava down, but unfortunately, our lava tank is looking a little bit empty, so it's time to pop into the Nether and do a little bit of sucking. That's right, baby. This is gonna be an all Nether lava supplied power. Oh yeah, juice the Nether, juice the Nether, juice the Nether. I do love being able to use proper tanks of lava because you can just kind of Though it does turn into a little bit of a race against the lava flowing toward you at an alarming rate. In fact, this might be a bad idea. I need to cover every spot evenly here, and I am not the smartest man. Well, there we go. Peak efficiency, peak performance. Nether juice, overworld base. That should see with... Yes! Yes! Look at all the lava we've already... generated. Oh, this is gonna be good. Yeah, with this many cauldrons running at once, we should be generating a actually pretty significant supply of lava pretty quickly, and yeah, and we can just route this guy into anything and everything that we could possibly need. Yes, hooray, it's nighttime again. Stop doing that. So infinite lava refining, which means infinite power, and infinite sulfuric acid, and Sheol fire. Now, Sheol fire is going to change the game. It's going to unlock the next tier of technologies for us. Oh, yes, but we need another refinery. One refinery coming right up. And we don't need any extra chambers for this one. No, no, no. I think for now, I'll just goop it right there. There we go. Oh, look at her go. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. In any case, we're gonna pop the Sheol fire bucket off of there, and I want it in here. I want it. How do I? Can I? No. Do I need to? Do I really? Do I need to? Do I really? Do I need to? Do I need to pump it in? Is it pumping in kind of thing? I can't like. Oh, was I just not holding? Yeah, that's fair. Now, this is a big deal, though, okay? This is a big deal because the Sheol fire is going to allow us to engage in some delicious ore processing, baby. I can put in a raw platinum piece, and with the Sheol fire in the refinery, we will get platinum clumps and a little bit of lava. Now, platinum clumps is huge because with platinum clumps, we can get fluxite. Oh yes, fluxite. Ooh boy, are we about to unlock some stuff.
Yes.
Yes. And also actually really cool is the gems that we get from clumping. I believe they can go into a foundry for a 50% increase. I think we'll get 3 ingots out of this instead of 2. Very cool. Now, the fluxite is a big boy deal, okay? We're talking big boy deal. I mean, look at this. Batteries, fluxite. Flux gates, fluxite. Turbo fuel, fluxite. Energite, fluxite. Particle acceleration. You get the point. But the big thing is that I believe we can now make ourselves, yes, a fragment forge because we can make a flux gate. And fragment forges allow us to get, I think, even more fluxite. Yep, we can fragment the ores directly for 2 platinum and a fluxite, or just raw for a clump, 3 small clumps, and 2 fluxite. So actually, I think it's still better to Sheol fire. Why did I want the fragmenter? I don't know, but we can make this thing. Why did I want you? I wanted you for a reason. That's right, byproduct processing. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that unlocks byproduct processing. Isn't that beautiful? Fluxites will also unlock better energy storage, an auxiliary processing chamber, something called that, a quantum research station. Excuse me? That feels a little bit out of our tech range, but a biogenerator now. That's pretty nice. Crafting up some carbon fiber strands because that, in combination with some juicy other parts, such as a plastic, a redstone, and electrum, will make us our first processors, our first circuitry. Yes, a processing unit, baby. Ooh, that's nice. And these, of course, can make a myriad of many, many things, but one, of course, is the flux gate. I am going to process down the rest of our platinum because I want plenty more fluxite, baby. Plenty more fluxite. Oh, and our first flux gate. Woohoo! Purple power, baby. Now, I do want to create some of that energite alloy right here, which is nickel and fluxite. Very nice. And I'd also like to create reinforced carbon sheets, which we need some light naphtha. Oh, yes. Light naphtha. We can get that from biofuel, oil, heavy oil, or oil. But I think we're just going to go with biofuel because that is by far going to be the easiest. However, that does mean we need ourselves a little bit of a better refinery than just this guy. But I should just be able to pick the Sheol fire back up into this tank. Lava. No, no, no. There we go. Like that? Will that pull the shield fire? No. How do I get the shield fire out of this? Huh. It seems like for whatever reason, this thing can only, like, eject 8 buckets at a time. I guess I just need a temporary tank. And, you know, while we're at it, I'll grab that extra refinery chamber module, too, just to get that slapped on top. Pull you out. Put you in. Pull you out. Put you in. Out. Put you in. Pull you in. Put you out. Nice. Very nice. Now, of course, we're going to need some biofuel, which does mean we do need to open this guy up again, but that's fine. We'll just get our alloy smelter running on our platinum gems, and now we have a ton of flexite, which is amazing. And I think I've got some extra biofuel or biomass. Any biomass? Biomass! Hooray, huzzah, and hazoo. I cast biofuel. Nice. Very nice. But to make even one of these, I need 500 millibuckets. And I think I need multiple of these. And I believe biofuel, yeah, we're gonna need it. We're getting a little bit of biofuel. We're gonna need a little bit of biofuel, baby. And that means we've got to crush some wheat. Rah, yeah. Grind, my wheat. Grind. Yes. Biomass. Huh. Hoo. Ha! Biofuel! Oh, now that's nice. That's a good amount of biofuel. Oh, yeah. So biofuel goes in, and I believe this should start oh no, we need clay beads, don't we? We need clay catalyst beads. Not too bad to get, though. Not too bad to get at all. In fact, I'm sure there's some clay in here, there, nearby a river. Clay! And of course, because everything's cheaper in the assembly machine, you, and a you should make us... That's like 2 stacks of clay reaction beads, which is... I love that. Yes. Oh, clay catalyst beads. Excuse me. Catalyst. What do we get from this again? We get a little bit of diesel and a little bit of light naphtha, baby. We got the naphtha flowing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that! And diesel. I bet we could do something cool with diesel. Can't we turn diesel into turbo fuel? Oh, it's a 1-to-1. Really? Now that is quite pleasant. That is quite pleasant. And that's 2 buckets of naphtha, baby. I don't think that's enough, but I mean, maybe it is. Might be. Could be enough. Now, I should be able to just throw the naphtha in there, as well as carbon fiber strands, and it refines into carbon fiber sheets? Question mark? Oh, now that's simply delightful. Reinforced, even, carbon sheets. I mean, we can make carbon platings. We can make ion thrusters. Also carbon platings, but at a better price. We can engrave them into geranium. Well, not yet, at least. Oh, what an interesting recipe. Wait. Well, I think we're going to need some more naphtha, actually. So let's crank it up. While that goes, I'm very interested in this particular recipe here. So a dubious container. That's not actually that bad. Oh, adamant. Oh, delicious adamant. Yes. But we should now be able to make a dubious container. Ooh. How dubious can we get? So supposedly I just put the dubious container in here and grab a nice steaming bucket of sulfuric acid and then just wham, and then it'll make batteries? Question mark? Holy moly. Batteries. Whoa. Advanced batteries. That's pretty nice, actually. What do these guys do? These guys probably do a lot. Oh, large energy storage. Oh, ho, ho. Looks like they make some cool tech. Oh, baby. Excellent. This is excellent. Also, the naphtha supply is very nice. Yes, very nice indeed. Very nice, sir. There we are. I might as well grab a little bit of diesel. Yeah, some diesel. That didn't do nothing. Diesel. Pleasel, can I have the diesel? What? Pleasel, can I have the diesel? Why'd that take the... Diesel. Has all my power refinery been running off of this one basic generator this whole time? Yes it has. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. That should not be the case. Good to know. You know what? That's alright. Sometimes these things happen. Anywho's. Huh? Oh, right, it's a refinery thing. I'm going nuts. I'm going crazy. Things are simply getting a little funny. Yes, yes, yes. I'd quite like ion thrusters very much, and also some carbon plating, please. Yes, some carbon plating, please. Yes, please, carbon plating. I think we can go with 2 crafts of the carbon plating blocks, probably. Should be okay. There we go. Very nice. As well as battery, flux gate, carbon plating. Oh yeah, now this is about to be a phenomenal upgrade, okay? You don't even understand. We're about to make the exosuit. Oh yeah, exo helmet, exo chestplate, exo leggings, exo boots. And an exo chestplate, which will charge items in our inventory. And it stores 5 million power. I have 5 million power in Oritech. Anyways, okay. I didn't make that. Did these not have to be carbon ones? Wait, why did I make these carbon plating ones? I thought they had to be. I've been a bit of a fool. I'm sure we'll use the carbon plating ones at some point. I didn't know I'd been able to make this, but look at this. Unbreakable exo leggings. They make me faster. They make me faster. Yeah. It's very exciting. It's so fun. I love speed increases. Okay, well, exo boots, I need my silicon for, which, silicon, I've got some silicon. Now, the booties prevents all fall damage. Need to make ourselves the Enduric laser, which isn't too bad at all, actually. We've got everything we need for that. Wham, bam, and alakazam. Ba-boom, my fellows, ba-boom. Exo helmet, which grants us night vision. Look at that. How good are we looking right now? It's like, oh, that's so cool because it's an exoskeleton. And then, of course, gotta check out what does the exo chest plate look like. Not much because I have my backpack visible. Oh, yeah. But of course, we've got other things. Why did I make it like this? Well, there's more that we can do. Yes. I think I just need to get my hands on a smidgen of gunpowder here. Just a smidgen. Oh, it plays a little noise when you're meant to take fall damage. Oh my gosh, hold on. I want to get a nice clean sound. Cute! That's so cute! I love that. Is this unbreakable? Yes, it is. Anyways, I'd like to make myself a jetpack. I forgot to grab leather. So, a jetpack has been made. And don't get me wrong, the jetpack looks very cool, but of course, I made an exo chestplate. I can't wear both of these at the same time. Or can I? Or can I, now that I can make the ion thrusters? You see why we waited for this? Alright? You understand? The brilliance that you are observing is, questionable. It's questionable. It's a questionable amount of brilliance. But look at all this night vision that we have. Okay, now that we have 2 tanks, we can make it. The Exo Jetpack. Oh, yes. Now, if it has turbo fuel, it's apparently faster, but it can just as easily use electricity. That is nutty. That stores so much. Oh my gosh, these guys actually produce a huge amount. Whoa. Wogue. A wogue. Crazy. Okay, so we got 2 million RF. It charges our bits. And I can fly? Oh, whoa. It's faster with turbo fuel? Faster than this? And of course, because I've got exo boots. This is very nice. I'm pretty pleased with this. I'm not gonna lie. Also, it turns out the chainsaw's a really good weapon. I mean, look at it go. I mean, ignore me getting smoked by the skellings, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Now, does this have like a hover mode? It doesn't seem like it does, and that's okay. Not everything needs a hover mode. but I mean, yeah, hover mode would be kind of nice. A hover mode might be kind of nice. Maybe. But I believe you can still upgrade this into a boosted exo elytra. Crazy. So there's somehow still more we can do with that. Because of course, because this is Oritech, and there are always upgrades. Also, I like that you can just see your character in the exosuit. That's cool. I'm into that. I'm into that. I am terribly interested in knowing how fast this is with turbo fuel, though. And I make turbo fuel again in the fluid separation system. Okay, cool. So in goes the diesel, and in goes, I guess, 7 fluxite. And we'll get 7 buckets of turbo fuel? Oh, okay. That's not bad, actually. And I think this is how I would fuel it. Yep. So the question, of course, is how much faster is it? And how long does turbo fuel last? Oh my god, that was so fast. Okay, so that little jump cost me... Did that jump cost me 1.3 buckets of turbo fuel? Or did I only put... Like, what if I do that? Why did it, like, initially consume a bunch of the turbo fuel? Huh? Am I crazy? Is that like 1 bucket lower than I feel like it should be? It does not last. It actually. I mean.